Hello. Hi, everyone. Ooh, these camera angles is just, well, at least from my phone, the baby bump is very real. How's everybody doing? I just got through eating some brunch. My husband didn't have to go in this morning. He goes in later on this afternoon, so he cooked lunch for wifey, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Me and baby girl. So I wanted to talk about my coaching program. So if you are here, I'm assuming that you're interested in the details about my coaching program. So, how to start a candle biz for beginners. So, if you're new or you haven't watched any of my past lives when I was promoting it during my first cohort and my second cohort, you can go to my lives playlist. But I'm back to talk about details because I've gained a lot of new subscribers and new followers since my second cohort back in the summer before I got extremely sick with my pregnancy. So I wanted to come back and start talking about it because the cart for the course opens on Monday and class actually starts on November 28th. So we have a good month to talk, get any questions that you may have answered, whatever I can do to, help you understand what the program is about and what we're going to be doing. That's what I'm here for. So I just kind of wanted to reintroduce my coaching program. The first two cohorts were amazing. I had 21 students the first time, and I think 15 students the second time. And so both cohorts, great showing. Students were enthusiastic. All of them have started their business or are launching either the end of the year or top of 2022 because of various, situations. Because most of us work full-time jobs, have children, partners, spouses. So, I've always said that you really have to fit in a side hustle or starting a business where you can. It has to fit your lifestyle. I know one of my students, she actually worked second shift. So, and she was a single mom. So, between trying to spend time with her daughter, make sure her daughter got off to school okay, and then trying to have enough energy to pour and invest in the business, it can be a lot when you have a full-time job. Hubby and I have full-time jobs. We have a almost 4-year-old that's about to start pre-K. We got baby girl. So everybody has different lifestyles, right? So that's one thing about this program is you have access to the materials for life. You have access to the ebook for life. And so you get the experience of kind of walking through the course week by week with myself, connecting with other peers, learning about the candle business and the industry, not just the craft. And that way you can kind of take it and go from there. When you are ready, you can kind of piece the puzzle to your business when you're ready. And that's what I love about it. So it is an 8-week group coaching program. I decided to go back to the group coaching style because I personally missed connecting with a group of like-minded individuals who were business oriented, who are ready to start businesses, who loved candles just as much as I did. Our um, bi-weekly my bi-weekly office hours were super fun. We had activities, we had challenges, in terms of like not competitions, but challenges in terms of, hey, I'm a challenge you this week to do XYZ. And about time we meet again, we'll come together and share. So some challenges would be like creating mood boards and creating like your personal hashtag for your business and coming up with your mission statement or your brand statement and things like that. So it was really, really fun. And you all have expressed to me how much you crave that as well. Some people thrive better when they connect and see other people, and I agree. And then you got some people that thrive better when they just talk one-on-one to me. So you'll have opportunity to connect with others, and then you'll have opportunity to obviously connect with me as your coach during this program. So there are 8 modules. So there's 8 lessons, and we literally take it week by week. I decided to do it that way, even when I first launched back in February earlier this year, because it kind of relieves the pressure of feeling like you have to learn everything today. That's not how I wanted my program to be set up. I wanted everybody to understand that we're just taking the material week by week. We're going to discuss things week by week. You'll be able to ask me questions week by week, day by day. Whenever you have a question, you'll be able to soak in the material, apply what you're learning, and feel more comfortable with the launching process because you're taking in information piece by piece instead of everything being thrown at you at once. I know for me, you can Google how to start a candle business, right? And Google will get, I'm sure it will be 50,000 articles about how to start it. And every article is probably going to come from a different perspective. And that's totally, totally fine. I've done research. And this program is a culmination of my experience and my research and my networking with other candle business owners. So it's a combination of all of that. So everything that you're going to be learning throughout these 8 modules is literally from what I've learned over the past almost year and a half of launching my business, but really a combination of 3 years from when I first had my first candle making kit. So I did not do everything in order. So I'm not saying with these modules you have to go in order in particularly because everybody's budgets are different. Everybody lives in different states. We're from all over the place. So everything is not going to immediately apply to you. What may apply in Ohio may not apply in Texas or California. So you're going to have to take what you're learning and take what I'm coaching you and then take it and apply it offline. And then, of course, as your coach, if you have questions or need your hand held in certain areas, that's what I'm here for. So that's why I decided to span it amongst 2 months, 8 weeks, because it gives you time to really soak in what this industry is about. It really, at least what I'm seeing as a fellow YouTuber, um, we do a lot of demos on how to do candles, how to make candles, how to improve your scent throw, how to find the right wick, how to do all that stuff. But nobody really talks about the business side of it for real. Like the taxes, the sales taxes, being legit in your state or in your jurisdiction. Nobody really goes into that. And that's the part where I feel like we're missing. And so I said, well, if I have to be the bad guy and talk about sales taxes and talk about LLCs and talk about, is LLC even right for you, or talk about inventory and how to properly track it versus the glamorous part of making such a beautiful candle, then I will. Because my fear is when I'm talking to my Lady C fam, my subscribers, my followers, they're all well and good. Like, I want to start a candle business, and the craft of it, learning how to make a candle, that's the frustrating part, because you're trying to wick and everything has, you trying to make your candle burn right. That stuff is going to happen simultaneously while you're trying to start your business. And so this course is designed to teach the business side. I want to teach you marketing. I want to teach you advertising. I want to teach you about websites and e-commerce. I want to teach you about inventory. I want to teach you about the not so glamorous side of the business that is going to come up when you start your business. It's not just about the candles, guys. So I said I'm going to create a program that talks about the not so fun part, the other hats that you have to wear as a business owner, right? I love making candles just like y'all, but I also know that the inventory is not going to count itself. I also know that paying the sales taxes is not going to happen on its own. So somebody has to do it, and that's me, because it's my business, and I want to teach you all that. So there's 8 modules that walk you through the craft of candle making, all the way through marketing, advertising, getting your business set up, all the way through sales taxes, insurance, all that stuff that I'm not saying you have to have done by the end of the 8 weeks. But here is Paris giving you the information that you can then take offline after the 8 weeks and implement when you're ready. A lot of my former students learned everything, and some of them are just now saying, okay, Paris, I'm ready to launch in December. Can you help me figure out my sales tax stuff? Totally fine. She's like, girl, I've been wanting to launch, but between my kids and between this and between that. So we all got a lot going on, but at least you get to have all of that information accessible to you, right? To look back on. So there's 8 modules. And there are assignments. And I don't want y'all to think like, oh my gosh, who is she trying to give us homework? Not like that. The assignments are actually designed to help you implement what you've learned in the modules. So for example, if like, I think module 2, I talk all the way about business plans. We dive right in, starting in module 2, about business plans. So one of your assignments is writing your business plan. Do you have to show anybody your business plan? No. Do I need to see your business plan? No. If you want me to look at it, then sure. And I can help you kind of make it make sense if that's what you want, or just make it cohesive. But nobody has to see your business plan. But the purpose of the plan is to help take all these ideas that's swimming in here. Because I know if y'all are anybody like me, you probably got ideas galore before you go to bed about what you want your business to be, and narrowing it down and putting it on paper and making it make sense for your budget, your target market. So that's an example of an assignment. Another example would be, I think I just mentioned, creating a mood board. So you got this fabulous candle business that's up here. So how can we put that on a Shopify website? How can we make it look like a website? So you got to choose like your brand colors, your fonts. How do you want to speak to your target market? Who is your target market? So one of your assignments will be creating a mood board. What do you want your brand to look like? We all know if we're driving down the street and we see a big old yellow M, it don't take nobody to tell us that that's McDonald's, right? We know that's McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like we know the theme song, we know the whole thing. So how are you going to be recognized? So those are the type of assignments we'll do. Another example will be candle business insurance. I think if I remember correctly, that's module 6. And so module 6, I talk about candle business insurance. So one of your assignments would be to call and research some insurance companies. I do have a referral. I have a whole referral list in the course. of people that I've worked with and that I'm currently working with. You're welcome to reach out to them, or you could do your own research or call your own insurance company, like your homeowner's insurance, or and say, hey, do you know anybody you can refer me to cover my candle business? Now, candle business insurance is very tricky, and I do discuss that in module 6, because some of the stuff that you offer, I may not. Yes, we're all selling candles, but some of your candles may have dried flowers in it. Some of y'all's may have gems or stones in it. You may decorate your candles slightly differently. If you're making your candles at home versus in a studio, like, the candle business insurance has to make sure everything is covered. So it's something that I can't really tell you how much your insurance is going to cost, but you can talk to an insurance person that specializes in that area, like I did, to say, hey, this is all of what I offer in my product line. What can you cover? So those are the type of assignments that I'm challenging you. Yes, I would not be, I guess I wouldn't call myself like a candle business coach or somebody that's just trying to help you all. I wouldn't be satisfied with myself or with any of my videos if I didn't push you all in this type of course. So it is going to be challenging. There's going to be times where you're like, wow, do I still want to do this? Yes, it's not to discourage you. I want you all to start great businesses, but I want you all to be able to start them knowing all what goes into it. So that way these things don't come up later. I've shared a situation that I still shake my head at myself about. I didn't know much about sales taxes. And so when I launched my business in May and started collecting sales taxes on Shopify, from May all the way to October of, is this 20? Where are we at? Oh, 2020. I'm sorry. I had to think, like, what year is this? From October to May of 2020, no, May to October, Ohio sent me like however many months is that? May, June, July, August, September, October. I got 6 letters in the mail about my sales taxes, because Ohio requires me to pay them every month. Whether I make a sale or not, I have to file sales taxes on the Ohio Gateway website. I didn't know that. So I had to go back literally in Shopify and retrack and literally pull every single month's report and figure out how much sales taxes I owed each month, and I had to pay it. That sucked. I was just like, I don't have time for this. So how dare I not share that with y'all? Right? So stuff like that. That's why I created this course. There's also fun activities. So there are fun activities that we do. We do fun games during our bi-weekly office hours, like games that have nothing to do with candles or business. Like, it's just a way for me to kind of let y'all woosah, right? Even in our Facebook group, I post like fun games or fun things on Wednesdays, like fun stuff, little fun Facebook games that has nothing to do with business, just so we can have fun and get to know each other. So yeah, so that's that. You do get access to the Facebook group. It is a private Facebook group, so that's where we'll come together, ask questions. Each module is connected to a Facebook unit. So every time you complete a module, it'll redirect you straight to Facebook for you to say that you're finished. And if you have any feedback or questions, that's where I go and check each unit under Facebook. Like module 1 equals unit 1 in Facebook. And it makes more sense once you're in the group. But that's where I go, kind of like how a teacher would go and check the dashboard or whatever to make sure you all are doing okay. I communicate with you all. I let you know about reminders, what's coming up, all that good stuff. We'll have 3 bi-weekly office hours that are 2 hours long. And so again, that's where we come together and I recap the lessons. We go over our activities. We go over any questions you may have. We do have fun little moments together. It's real informal. Like any of my past students would tell you, my toddler was in the back. Half the time he was on the screen with me. So it's real informal. So if you eating dinner, eat your dinner. Your kids running around, they running around. Whatever. You cooking dinner. Some people had their laptop in the kitchen while they cooking dinner listening to me. Very informal. It's just like any other online course if you've ever done any online courses. And then everybody who is enrolled also gets a private coaching call with me. And so halfway through the course, I'll send out my calendar and say, hey, find some time, get on my calendar, and we'll talk about whatever. So if you say, Paris, I got like 35 questions, let's just go ahead and talk. Whatever questions you have, that's what I'm here for. So that's what that is. So the class starts. So the cart opens on Monday, November 1st. So you have November 1st through, I think that's Thanksgiving week to enroll, because classes actually start on November 28th. So that's where I'll have everybody enrolled. You'll get your welcome packet. Your welcome packet will include a welcome letter from me saying, hey, and then you'll get like your syllabus, just kind of an outline on your modules. It'll give you time to get logged in to the platform, get familiar, all that good stuff, and we'll start. And so how I determine when our biweekly office hours are, it's by majority vote. So I'll send out a survey ahead of time. Like once the enrollment closes, everybody will get emailed a survey. It's like a Google form, and you just let me know out of the dates on that form when would you prefer to meet, and then I just go with the majority rules. And then they're all the meetings are recorded. So even if you can't make it, let's say you have a night job, or your kids are in a sport or whatever, if you just can't make it at all, they're recorded, and I always send out the recording the next day so you can listen back to everything that went on during our session. And so don't feel like, oh shoot, what if I can't make the lives? Like, you can absolutely listen back, and if you have questions about those particular modules, that's when you'll email me and say, hey Paris, here are my list of questions, or put the questions under the Facebook under the corresponding module. So you have access to me. I don't want you to feel like because this is a group, you can't get any personal attention. You absolutely can. So I'm going to take a pause and answer. I see that my YouTube feed is just going in. So let me see if I have any questions. I just want to say good afternoon to everybody, because I see a lot of good afternoons. So when the class starts, so again, class starts November 28th. Enrollment will shut off the week of Thanksgiving, but the cart opens November 1st. So you have roughly 3 weeks to enroll and figure out what you want to do. It's great seeing you all as well. Do you offer how to make the candles also? So my YouTube channel is devoted to how to make candles. So all my how-tos on that perspective, that's all on my channel. However, I will say module 1, I do walk through step by step how to make a proper candle. Yes. Do I go through every single type of wick? No. Do I go through every single type of wax? No. That's what my YouTube channel is for. Module 1 is devoted to how to make a candle, how to store candles properly, how to have a proper workspace, the beginner tools and equipment that you need. And again, I do show you how to make a candle. There is a demo. But again, my YouTube channel is there and devoted to all of that as well. And then we talk more or less about the craft of candle making, and just how to connect more with the craft, not just make candles, but really have a true passion and connection to it. So it gets a little more into that discussion versus all the how-tos, because my YouTube channel is devoted to that. So just scroll through all my videos, honey, and you'll see all of that stuff. What insurance companies do you recommend? So again, there are thousands of insurance companies. I'm with Liberty Mutual, but that doesn't mean you have to be with Liberty Mutual. Again, it's more of a discussion that in that module, I encourage you to research and reach out to insurance companies yourself. I do supply a referral whom you can just talk to. But I would also recommend checking out insurance companies that your homeowner's insurance may recommend as well, because and just get several different quotes, because what my quote is may not be yours, because we may offer different product lines and things like that, and different insurance companies have different protocols. So it's something that I can't really say, oh, go with Liberty Mutual, they're the best. Like, I went with them because that's what my homeowner's insurance said. Hey, we have a connection, we'll just hook you up with her. So it was kind of like that. Is everyone as excited I am about this? Yes. I love the excitement. All of the excitement. I love it. Yes, I never would have guessed. Yeah, I got hit with sales taxes quite hard. It was not fun. I was slightly irritated. Do you have to be in the course to join the Facebook group? Yes, because it is a private Facebook group. The Facebook group is connected to the course. So once the course is over, then you will be removed from the Facebook group to prepare for the new students. And I do that because I don't want former students getting all those notifications with your comments when they've already been through it. It to me, that's distracting. So if I already, completed the course, I try to let the new students have their space. Let's see, any other questions? Okay, so yep, I'm about to get into the pricing in just a second. All right, and where we can enroll. Okay, so all right. So the price of the course is $597. And again, you get 8 modules, you get access to the course material for life. You do get an ebook. And again, you get 3 live office hours that are 2 hours long with me. You get 24-hour access to me via email or through the Facebook group. So that I'm constantly checking. You can ask my former students, like I was on top of every question, everything they commented, I was on it. So you have the Facebook support, your peer support, obviously, and then you get a private coaching call with me. And so that is that. There is a payment plan option. So it's a 2-month payment plan. So when you enroll, you'll pay your first month, and then the same date you enrolled, it will come out that same date on the second month. So if I enrolled on November 2nd, I paid the first half, and then December 2nd, you pay the second half. And where you can get access to it, it's on my new website, pariscnorthcutt.com. So over on my Instagram at Lady C's Digital HQ, if you're following me there, which you should, it is there in my bio. Click on there, go to the wait list. The wait list actually closes Sunday because the cart opens on Monday. So I would suggest getting your name on the wait list, because those on the wait list gets first dibs to enroll, to secure their seat. So the wait list is also in my bio as well. So you can click on that link, put your name on the wait list, and then when the cart opens on Monday, you'll all get an email saying, hey, the cart is open and you have until the week of Thanksgiving to enroll. So I think I have like 40 or so people on the wait list right now. So get your name on the wait list. You'll be hearing from me on Monday and say, hey, the cart is open. You have 3 weeks to get a seat. So that is that. Let's see, what else do I want to say about this? Let's see, what else do I want to say? And each week I'll be going live. Oh, there are also videos in the course as well. So not each module, but most of the modules come with videos. So again, how-tos, giving you more insight on strategies and methods and all that stuff. So you really do get 8 jam-packed modules of information. I mean, jam-packed. It's a lot to take in, but it's also material that you have access to forever. So you can constantly refer back and, continue to expand your knowledge, which I always say, even as a business owner, you should never stop learning. The best investments you can make as a business owner is investing in someone or in something, whether that's a course, whether that's a coach, whether that's investing in online classes, whether that's investing your time watching YouTube videos, whatever that is, the best investment you can make as a business owner is investing in knowledge, investing in um, experience, investing in skills. Nobody just wakes up and knows how to start a business. These are things that you just have to learn. And these are some of the skills that you just kind of pick up over time. Nobody just knows how to start a business. So I always say, investing in someone or something or material or some type of resources that will give you or get you to where you want to get to is the best investment. I would say most of my business income has been investing in other courses. I've invested in 3 courses. I've invested in 2 business coaches, one for digital and one for business expansion. And that's where most of my business money goes to. Yes, supplies and making sure I stay stocked up for orders and things like that. But I've been investing in my education as a business owner, because I see more than just candles and wax melts for myself. I see other things that I want to launch, other products and things that I want to do connected to Lady Simone Candle Co. I have a mission where I want my footprint to be in my community, and I want my candle business to be a footprint. So it's more than just making candles for me. And so that's what I want you all to realize. And in this coaching program, I'm going to challenge you to start shifting your mindset, because don't just make candles. Like, have a mission, have a purpose, have a statement, have a story that you want to share. Um, have something that you want to share with your grandkids. Like, look, when I was young, this is what I did, and I was able to touch people's lives. My business is connected mostly regarding postpartum. You wouldn't think candles and postpartum is something to discuss together, but it is, because making candles was a healing mechanism for me. If you've never been through postpartum, it's hard to explain. You can research postpartum all day, but until you live it, it's not, it's a scary place to be in, mentally and physically. Baby girl's due in February, and I'm already taking steps, to secure my mental health. Because I want to be the best mom I can be. And so through making candles, that is how I was able to heal and understand that being apart from your child is okay. It's not a bad thing. And I already battle anxiety already. And so candles is a way to kind of soothe that for me. You can ask my husband. Everything has to be, if Paris can't control it, or like, for example, with postpartum, that's not really something you can always control. You really feel like it's an outer body experience. And my anxiety went through the roof. My blood pressure went through the roof. My child was a week old. And with the hospital that we go to here in Ohio, Mount Carmel East, they send a nurse to your house to check up on you. I literally had to rush myself to the hospital because my blood pressure was on stroke levels. A new mom, not knowing why the heck my child is crying, and all that stuff may come natural to some women, did not necessarily come natural to me. And so I'm in the hospital for hours while my little sister is watching my kid. Not that I didn't trust my little sister, but I was freaking the F out in the hospital. Like, if y'all don't get me out this hospital so I can go see my child, like, y'all are tripping. Like, I was like, so I went through a lot mentally. And so candles was God and God reminded me how intentional my life is how I view my hands making candles. Making candles is a very intentional process. And through that craft, God reminded me how intentional my life is. So, Paris, you have to get better because you got children, you got 1.5 kids, amazing husband, awesome family. You have to get better. You have to get better. So, through this coaching program, I am going to challenge you to think more than just making candles. It's making candles is fun. Obviously, you wouldn't be here or watching YouTubers such as myself do it. So obviously, it's an interest. But because the business side of things can really get cloudy sometimes and a little overwhelming, I'm going to be honest, I don't want you all to lose y'all's passion for the craft. So, module one really opens up with really finding your true connection to the craft. So, when Paris starts to hit you all with a business plan and with marketing strategies and with sales taxes and all that stuff, you won't lose that passion. Ask any business owner, they do what they do because it doesn't feel like work to them. But they had to go through some of the challenges of learning the business, right? So, hey, let's boss up. Let's put on our boss hats and learn this journey together. So that's what this program is going to do. I'm going to connect to you on a different level. This is not like, okay, please open your books to page 1 and I'm going to call on somebody to read the first paragraph. Like, it's not like that. We about to kick it and have fun, but I'm also going to challenge you to think and do research. Okay? So let me make sure there's nothing else here. How many spots do you have for the course? So I don't really have a cap on spots. I take whoever enrolls by the deadline. So like I said, my first group, I had 21 students. My second group was 15 students. I always shoot for a goal to have at least 20 students. But if I go over 20, I'm open to that. But 20 students was always a great goal for me because I'm like, if I can help 10 to 20 people help get their businesses off the ground with just this course, I would feel like I played a small role in y'all's lives. So that's why I say get your name on the wait list, because you'll get the first notification to sign up. But you also have 3 weeks to sign up as well. So I don't want you all, like frantic. My goal is to always have at least 20 students though, because it's a good chunk of groups. I can divide you all into groups. You all can get to know each other. It makes the program and the activities and the collaborations, it makes it a lot more fun. So my goal is always 20 students. So watch out for that email. Get on the wait list. Let me see. Paris, will you be offering this course after the new year? Yes. So this is not like the last time I'm going to be offering this course. This course is an ongoing thing. So I try to offer it every quarter. So technically I would have offered it a couple months ago. But again, I was sick. So we're in the latter half. This is kind of like fourth quarter for me. So this would have been like my fourth group, but I didn't have a cohort 3 because I was sick. So yes, every quarter I try to have it, because if you think about it, it's like 3 months in a quarter and the program itself lasts 2 months. So about time this course is done, you'll already be seeing me again talking about enrolling for quarter 1. How do I sign up for the course? So you can enroll if you go to my IG bio at Lady C's Digital HQ. I'll also put the link in this live's description box. And actually the link is in all of my description boxes of every video on YouTube. Right now you'll see the wait list. So go to the wait list. You'll see it when you pull up that link and put your name on the wait list. And then when the cart opens on November 1st, you'll enroll through my website, pariscnorthcutt.com. So, but right now it's just the wait list, and that will shut down on Sunday. So I encourage you to get on a wait list, but even if you don't, the cart does open on Monday. Focusing on how to keep your mind busy, better do. Okay, so no more questions. No more questions. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. I will be going live every week up until class starts to talk more in depth about the modules and what you'll be learning. So stay tuned every week for a live. I do have a new video coming, should be up tomorrow. I had a lot of meetings with my actual job. I work for the state of Ohio this week, and I had to go into the office yesterday. So that kind of put a dent in my editing process. And we also had a parent orientation. Our toddler is about to start pre-K. So just been trying to ramble and get everything done for him. Any parents out there, y'all know. So I'm getting like medical records together. I'm getting paperwork filled out, honey. Listen, I'm just like, he's about to be 4 years old, and I feel like a legit parent. So trying to get his uniforms together. I've been running around. I'm also the treasurer at my church. So we had a few budget meetings this past week. So this has been a week. Okay. So my goal is, after a few more meetings with my job, I'm going to go ahead and start editing once I put him down for a nap. So stay tuned for a new video this weekend. Don't fret. I need to get back on my Friday schedules, but these past few weeks have just been crazy. Plus, putting the loose ends on my website and just getting prepared for this coaching program. I'm trying to get everything done so when you all decide to join, all my ducks will be in a row. Everything will be good to go. So I appreciate you all tuning in. If you all have any questions, feel free to DM me. You can ask me in the comments of this live if you want to. I'll check it later. Any way you want to get a hold of me, my email, all of that is always in the description boxes of my YouTube channel. The link to the wait list will be in the description box. It's also in my IG bio. So yes, and I haven't even really looked over here on IG. I'm sorry. Hey y'all, I've just been right here. But I hope you all have a fab weekend. And yeah, so stay tuned for more lives, more information. But get on the wait list. I'll be sending emails to those on the wait list on Sunday to remind you that the cart is open and all that good stuff. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for y'all support. I truly, truly appreciate it. Y'all are bomb. And I look forward to hopefully seeing your faces and talking to you through the program, where it's a good time. And I'm excited that I'm able to bring it back. Again, I'm feeling better. So let's all learn and get this coaching program together. I think it's Mrs. _ is it Trice or Treese? So the price is $597. But I do have a payment plan option, which is a 2-month payment plan option because the course is 2 months long. So, yep, all that information will be available. Just again, get your name on the wait list, and I'll be sending all of that information as well. She said, you need a breather. I do need a breather. I'll be getting a breather this weekend though. Like after I clock out of my state job, it's about to, kind of a chill night. I need to clean the house, but cleaning is therapeutic for me. So cleaning and going to bed with a clean house, that's actually amazing to me. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to be on a panel with other fellow business women here in the city of Columbus, Ohio. So that's tomorrow from 1 to 3, and I'm looking forward to that. So I'm actually going to print out the panel questions and start writing down my thoughts. So y'all pray for me. I'm used to just recording and talking to a camera. So this is a lot. My husband is more of the outgoing one. I'm more of the introvert. So I'm nervous, but I'm going to get my outfit together. If I ain't going to do nothing else, I'm going to be cute. So I'm going to get real cute, figure out how to cuten up this baby bump, get my edges laid, and I'm going to go over my questions and just, thank God for the opportunity. So love you all. Y'all enjoy the rest of your lunch breaks and have a great weekend. And I'll be talking to you all again soon. All right. Bye, you guys.